In my opinion, there is definitely still a real possibility here that Bitcoin is going to moon up into the $9,000 and $10,000 region. But the fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing some signs here that suggest a potential major correction is looming in the shadows. And if this is the case, what can we expect here in terms of a pullback before a potential moonshot to the upside? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the savagery that we are seeing inside the chart right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Bart is back, and Bart is hitting this market with a vengeance. Oh, Bartholomew, why are you doing this to us, Bart? Why? We've seen it time and time again, ladies and gentlemen, time and time again. These Barts are raining down on the market right now. And as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and observations on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. Being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look here on the 4-hour time frame. Structurally, right now, we're seeing again the makings of a potential double top here. And we all know, if you are subscribed here, double tops are generally bearish pattern formations. Obviously, the psychology behind that is that the price action has tried to push up and eclipse the prior high, but the buy pressure failed at the same level it did prior, and we are now testing back down. Some silver lining here, though. We are still maintaining this support area between 7750 and 7900. Now, this does not have to hold. It's just that as it stands right now, we've seen on the smaller time frames here that these BART patterns, right? The crazy ups and downs, just heinous BARTs up and down, have continued to just rain down on this market. And yesterday I was explaining here on the stream that the market is loving to punish the FOMOers right now, right? And by FOMOers, I mean the fear of missing out, right? The degenerates that when it pumps, they go, oh, Kirby, it's going to the moon. And they buy right up here and get wrecked on a dump, right? Then down here, you get the inverse FOMOers. Oh, Kirby, it's crashing down. Back to 5,000, Kirby, oh! Then it goes up. They get wrecked again. They FOMO long up here at the top, get wrecked again. The characteristics right now of this market, the bots and or market makers are loving to destroy FOMOers. It's almost as if you try and play a breakout right now, that you're going to just get punished. Can this change at any time? Absolutely. But right now, the pattern and characteristics that I'm noticing inside this market is that the breakout plays have gotten punished every single time. And it's more so doing the contrarian action, right? In terms of, instead of FOMOing the top here, you shorted the top, right? Paid off. Instead of panic shorting the bottom, thinking that we're going back down, you long the bottom. It's been the contrarian plays here that have been playing out. And it's not as clear cut as it seems, because, I mean, as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, there has been some heinous fake outs happening here. Not even just now in this trend, but all throughout the bear market, and even up till right now, there are a lot of fake outs in terms of breakouts and breakdowns in Bitcoin. But right now, you guys know, if you're subscribed here, on last night's stream, I was calling for probably another BART down, and that is exactly what we've got right now. The silver lining, as I just explained, is that we have pulled back up into a tentative support region. So I do believe there is a possibility right now that we could now BART up again, right? This would fit the characteristics. It's best shown on the 1 hour time frame, right? BART up, BART down. We may get some panic FOMO shorts in here, and then we look to BART up to make a new high. I do believe that is a possibility. And also a reason for this is because I believe, don't hold me to this, but I believe tomorrow there is a Bitcoin ETF decision being made, right? If they're going to approve an ETF or not. And right now, I do believe that tomorrow that verdict is going to play a part in the market movements, right? Ladies and gentlemen, 'twas the night before the verdict, and all through the house, not a moon boy was stirring, not even a mouse. I had to, ladies and gentlemen. It was served up on a silver platter. Sheesh. But what we got here right now is the fact that we do look a little bearish here on the 4 hour. The fact of the matter is, though, it's been punishing. It's just been punishing. So the thing to me right now is that, one, that may play its role tomorrow, but just if we don't take any of that into consideration, right, I just want to look at the price action here. We're seeing a lot of bearish rejections up here, and that is not exactly what you want to see after we had this immense sell-off with the futures market filling the gap. We'll actually take a look at this in case you haven't been watching the streams here the past several days. The Bitcoin CME futures filled this gap here, and that to me was a very bullish sign that we had filled that gap. But now it does appear to me that this double top is playing a really significant role here. Now, if we go, I want to go look at the overall trend here. I want to look at the Fibonacci's, okay? So fact of the matter is, let's hypothetically say that this was the top of this macro swing, right? Doesn't have to be the top forever, right? Okay, Moon Boys, it does not have to be the top forever. Don't get all hissy-fitty with Don Carbonaccio, okay? The fact of the matter is, say this is the top of the macro swing high for now. With our fibs drawn from the bottom of the bear market to this potential new swing high top, I love where I'm seeing our Fibonacci retracements, ladies and gentlemen. We have, one, our 0.236, that's above our confluence of prior price action support here. Our 0.382, which is definitely a great bullish retracement zone in my opinion, is landing right smack dab in the middle here of all of our prior price consolidation at the 6K level. Beautiful to me, as this not only looks like a healthy spot in the price action to retrace to and find new support, but also we have our Fibonacci giving us some confluence there as well. Now, also beyond that, our 0.5 lining up again with perfect price action here. Our prior consolidation on the capitulation down, and now our prior tops here on the way up on our bull flag, which led us into this rally that we have seen now before the parabola. Beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, the 0.618 golden retracement falling right into the middle, the meat and potatoes of the bull flag. This is great to me here because this whole area, right? This whole area here is filled now with bullish confluence and tentative support. We have a lot going on there, ladies and gentlemen. Prior price action on the way down, price action on the way up, Fibonacci's on Fibonacci's, and of course, as a saving grace, which is one of the most amazing ones here. If you see where it lines up, it's amazing, right? The 0.786, ladies and gentlemen, lining up exactly perfect with my own trend lines that I've had drawn out here. These right here are the prior highs of the bear market structure after our capitulation, right? And we see that clearly the 0.786 Fibonacci is lining up perfectly there. And you all know I've been shouting this out for a very long time. Even if we were to fall back down into this structure and it looks like it's over, it may look like the world is ending, right? The fact of the matter is that if we are still to hold this 0.786 Fibonacci and hold above our prior bearish structure, I do think that this could lead to a long-term bull run. It's just the fact of the matter for me, ladies and gentlemen, is that this parabola is not sustainable in my opinion, and we are probably going to expect a pullback. The fact of the matter is, though, as I was showing you yesterday, and I'm going to show you again right now, what we've seen historically, of course, past performance is not indicative of future results. But the fact of the matter is here, I'm going to remove these right here. This is the 50 moving average, the 50-week moving average on the weekly time frame. And historically, past performance is not indicative of future results. But when we've been above the 50 moving average, we've seen that this thing has been just in a bull market. And the fact of the matter is, buying dips when you're above the 50 moving average has been very profitable historically. And when you've been underneath the 50, buying the dips has led to catastrophic declines. Now, this area that we're in now, for the first time in quite some time, we are above the 50-week moving average again. And this, to me, my friends, is why right now I'm leaning so heavily towards the altcoin market. As we can see today, the altcoins have taken a significant hit here. It's been an absolutely tumultuous day here. But the fact of the matter is, the altcoins have been posting some absolutely huge gains. I know I've been trading them aggressively. I've shown you guys, especially shout out to my VIPs. In VIP, I've been posting all of my altcoin trades. I was showing you guys yesterday. I've been in XMR, Dash, which has been absolutely crushing it. Wow. The fact of the matter is, guys, is that there's a lot of altcoins right now that are looking to me like, if Bitcoin is going to take a dip here and maintain this level, that I believe the altcoins may outperform Bitcoin on a massive scale. And the fact of the matter is, and why I'm saying this, is because if we take a look here at the Bitcoin dominance metric, if it's going to load for us here, there we go. The Bitcoin dominance metric is still quite high. We are still roughly at a 59.52%. And we can see historically, we've really been much higher than the average here, the average being somewhere in the low 50s, right? Mid to low 50s. So if the market is to pull back and this metric comes down with it, I believe there may be a ton of opportunity in the altcoins. That is just my own observation. It doesn't have to play out like that. But the fact of the matter is that, one, the altcoins are already ripping. I'm going to go over to the altcoin total market cap right now. The market for altcoins right now is ripping. And if we are to see here, I want to go to the one without Bitcoin. Pardon me here. Let's see. There we go. This right here, this chart is the total market cap for altcoins excluding Bitcoin. And we can see right now that we are still above this 50-week moving average. And take a look, ladies and gentlemen, just like on Bitcoin, every time now since we've been above this 50-week moving average, buying the dip here has led to gains this whole way thus far. Doesn't mean it has to continue, but historically so far, buying the dips while we remain above the 50-week moving average has equated to astronomical returns. Like I said, right now, we are looking like this market could pull back a little bit. And we can see here on the crypto total market cap as well, roughly from where we are right now, let's pull this, roughly from where we are right now to where the 50-week moving average is nearly a 17% drop to the downside. Heinous, savage, and a ludicrous debacle, borderline debacle, if you do in fact ask me. But the fact of the matter is here, if we know this is a possibility, if we know that this market may pull back, we know that Fibonacci retracements are looking to support these areas here. The fact of the matter is what is your plan if we pull back? Do you think that it's all over here and we're just going to go back into the crypto abyss? Or do you believe that the uptrend is going to stay intact and we're going to find a bounce and look to take out the prior highs? To me, my friends, the best that I can do is look for potential supports here, we're dealing with a parabolic beast right now. And the fact of the matter is that I've been buying these dips here on the altcoins, and I've been looking for this uptrend to continue. And right now, I'm continuing to dollar cost average into several large cap altcoins, right? And the reason for large getting tongue tied. The reason for me in large cap altcoins and not small micro cap is because I do believe that this time around is going to be a little bit different in this market. And we all know here, Mike Novogratz, he's been a prominent public figure in this space for a little while now, a billionaire investor, right? He's believing the same thing that I'm seeing here, and he doesn't believe that 40% in a day for altcoin pumps is going to be a thing anymore. But I kind of have to look at this from a different perspective, okay? Now, the fact of the matter is that in the last bull market, there wasn't really leverage and margin trading for altcoins. It really didn't exist yet. Like, I remember when Ethereum started trading with leverage and margin options, right? And the fact of the matter is that this was like a crazy new thing. And by the time that already happened, the bull run was almost, done, if not already done. So this bull run to me is very different because of the fact that in the last bull run, many were relying on very small cap altcoins to look for the large gains, right? And the fact of the matter is that although, yes, I do agree with him, it's going to be difficult for some alts to post 40% gains in a day. Most of these large cap altcoins, you don't need 40% in a day to get 40% in a day when you're using leverage, you understand? So these things can go up 5% in a day, and traders are posting 40, 50, 60% gains based off of their leveraged positions where that did not exist before, right? And so for me, I'm under the impression here that the large cap altcoins, the household names here, are probably going to perform better than the small cap altcoins like the last bull run. People got burned, ladies and gentlemen. I know people got very burned. And the thing is that I believe that the money, just like Novogratz is saying here, the market is getting smarter, in his opinion. And I have to agree. I think people are going to feel more comfortable placing their capital in the large caps than they are in the small caps. And the fact, the icing on the cake here is that a large majority of these large cap coins now have margin potential and leverage potential behind them as well, which also gives the incentive for the volume to be highest on these coins and the interest to be highest on these coins, because many traders will look for leveraged opportunities to seize potentially life-changing trading opportunity if it does in fact arise, right? So I do have to agree here with Novogratz, where I believe that the market is getting smarter, but for me, I still think there's going to be immense opportunity in some of these large caps. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I keep you all updated with my trades in real time in VIP. Shout out to all my VIPs. You guys know I post my entries on Bitcoin and altcoin, my targets, my strategies. I can only do these streams here on YouTube for you guys once per day. In VIP, I'm keeping you updated 24/7 with my trades in real time, my entries, my exits, my take profits. That is where you get everything from me. Like I said, I've been buying altcoins on these dips here. I've been longing and shorting Bitcoin, and I'm constantly looking for more opportunity. So if you do want all of that from me, that is what you get in VIP. So shout out to all my VIPs, and shout out to all my new future VIPs that are going to be joining right now after this video. I'll see you in VIP there. I'm looking to get even more aggressive right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, some that I've been keying in on here is Dash, which, as I explained yesterday, if you are subscribed here, I'm up over 20-something% on my entry there. XMR has been absolutely crushing it. I'm up a lot there. Zcash, I'm up there. And I'm continuing to potentially increase my positions or decrease my positions with the market's movements. And as you guys can see here, I see that there is potential for a pullback, although we are still holding support here right now. It's going to all depend on, in my opinion, if Bitcoin is going to break through this double top or not. The double top here is certainly a real factor. that I don't believe we should be overlooking. But as I've stated, the market has loved to punish the FOMOers and the reverse FOMOers, right? So right now, just from that theory alone, it may be a potential time for some consolidation and then a BART up here to take out the double top. I mean, yesterday I called it perfectly to a T. I said, listen, ladies and gentlemen, the inverse FOMOers just they're going to get punished here, right? Boom, they got punished. And now I was saying, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if this characteristic of the trend is going to continue here, the regular FOMOers now are going to get barted on again to get punished. And what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. Bartholomew himself came back down here and barted them out again. Once again did Bartholomew rain down his reign of destruction. And right now, it wouldn't surprise me to form, hopefully, from a bullish perspective, a higher low here, BART in consolidation, and then BART to the upside to take that high out. And if that is in fact the case, not only is Bitcoin going to be looking bullish and potentially ready to moon up into my 9,000 or 10,000 range, but I believe the altcoins may absolutely rocket ship as well, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, this is it. I mean, you guys see where we are. This, in my opinion, is either going to be the top of the macro trend, and we're ready for a deep, deep dive down into the crypto abyss, into all of these areas of confluence I've outlined for you guys. 6,800, 6,400, 6,200, all of these potential Fibonacci retracements, and on the major swing I showed you on the other ones, where we could be looking for consolidation back in our bull flag range and our old prior bear market structure range. Right now, this is a time where, as a trader, I'm glued to the charts. Those that are not putting in the hard work and effort are likely going to get outplayed by those like myself that are putting in the hard work and effort each and every day and every hour. And guys, like I said, I'm here for you once daily on the streams here. I hope that you all are getting as much as you possibly can out of my streams here. There's been a lot of trolls lately, and I honestly feel terrible for them, ladies and gentlemen. I feel terrible. These emotional trolls, I don't know how else to say it. They get caught up in the price action here, and they don't want to look at the charts, right? I don't even know why they bother watching technical analysis videos if all they want to see is moon, moon, moon. Very unhealthy to surround yourself with people that only say the moon is coming, right? I saw people shouting for the moon this whole way down, ladies and gentlemen. And this whole way down, Don Carbonaccio was shouting for the inverse moon and shorting all the way down. And the fact of the matter is that there's two types of people in this market. Those that are delusional and get crushed, and those that are realistic and do the crushing. Personally, I prefer to be the one that does the crushing. And right now, with so much opportunity in the market, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to miss opportunities here. Altcoin season, in my opinion, is here. Yes, we are pulling back today, but as I've shown you, in my opinion, I'm looking at this from a perspective of opportunity, where we are still trading above right now that 50-week moving average, where historically, of course, past performance is not indicative of future results, but buying these dips when we've been above this line has been absolutely immensely profitable. And right now, for the first time in years, we are above this line once again. Once again, may dip buying become an absolutely profitable strategy. But it's not just blind dip buying, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just blind dip buying. It's buying the dips and managing your positions accordingly, increasing your positions, decreasing your positions, right? Reducing your exposure and risk at certain times, increasing your exposure and risk at certain times. For me, this is what I'm doing 24/7. And like I said, I'm keeping you updated with everything I do in absolute real time. Everything I just said about reducing positions, increasing positions, taking risk off the table, putting risk on the table, where I'm entering, where I'm exiting, where I'm taking profit, etc., that is what I post for you in VIP in real time. As I'm doing all of that, to the exact second, I post it for you in VIP. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want all of that from me and you want to see how I'm planning to crush the market, it's time to get in VIP, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. It's time. And the fact of the matter is that I need to get back into VIP right now because the market, to me, looks like it can be ready for an epic move here. So shout out to all my VIPs. I'm going to continue to keep you updated. And shout out to all my new future VIPs that are going to be joining right now after this video. It will be my absolute pleasure to see you in VIP, my friends. So I will see you in VIP right now. Prepare, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. I believe the market is due for a heinous decline, like a poof, caught like a deer in the headlights, sending many to wrecked city, or a rocket ship, ladies and gentlemen. You must be prepared for both directions. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And Don Carbonaccio does not fail to plan. Don Carbonaccio plans to succeed. I will see you all in VIP, ladies and gentlemen. I will keep you all updated with my trades, setups, entries, exits, etc. in real time for you right now in VIP. Shout out to all my new future VIPs. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed here today, if you could one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Let's see what she does, ladies and gentlemen. I'm prepared to play this aggressively and crush it in whichever direction it breaks. I'll see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to my VIPs. Let's get this crypto. Guys, so until next time, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.